All right, guys and gals, YouTube fam, welcome back. Part 3. We are going to string up the guitar, the old Ibanez Gio, and perform T.R.A.I.N on it. So, yeah, it's been a day or two, and here's that guitar, Ibanez Gio, and that fretboard. We did put the Howard's feeding wax on it. And now we're going to put some Ernie Ball custom gauge 9s on it. And I like 9s and 10s. Alright, so 9 to 42. That's what we have to work with. And I need to get one of them stands like Ted has. I don't have anything like that. But it'd be nice to have one. Anyway, yeah, so how are you guys doing today? Or tonight, whatever it is for you. Whatever it happens to be when you see this video. Alright, there's one. I guess I could do that. Use my capo to kind of set it here for a momentarily. Yeah, see what that does for us. And see, hopefully by now you've seen the second video, and I also have a video of Tiffany coming. I don't know if it'll be published yet or not, but can't wait to introduce you to Tiffany. And we're going to have some fun with that guitar. I'm not going to give any spoiler alerts for Tiffany. I'll leave you wondering. There's 2 strings. Yeah, I need one of them stands like all your cool guys have. So I'm not a cool guy yet. I just started. I haven't earned my coolness factor yet. I don't know. I know you guys will say, "No, that's not right. You're cool too." Well, thanks. Yeah, so not much else really going on around here. Just normal stuff. Going to work every day. Working on the grind, Making them donuts. Somebody has to, right? Yeah. And we'll get this bad mammo jammo strung up, and we'll train it properly, I hope. Like I said, we'll see how well I do on the test when it comes time to test out. We used to do it in the Army. We had was an Army instructor, so we have different methods of instruction. Here's conference, where the soldier is strictly a sponge. You're going to sponge up the information. And so conference is for sponging. And then there's a demonstration, which is you see the instructor do it. And then there's a combined, so you have a conference plus a demonstration. And with the demonstration method, there's a hands-on evaluation. So the instructor performs whatever task he or she is instructing. That saddle's goofy. It keeps flopping around. Anyhow, so the instructor performs the task, and then the student absorbs it, and then the student then has to give a hands-on demonstration and do what the instructor did, and the instructor evaluates the student on their performance. Did they complete all the steps correctly? Did they need any retraining? So on and so forth. You get the idea. So we'll see how I do on the hands-on evaluation. We'll see. I'll see how well I do. I've watched T.R.A.I.N performed by a couple of you. I even have a cool icon I'll show you when I get there. Make sure I'm doing these in my luck. I twisted them up, but no, I didn't. As many times as they came off of the capo, be my luck, I crisscrossed them. My A is now my D. But it's not. And who knows, I may even fast forward some of this so you don't have to watch. We'll see. See how long this video gets. Try not to be long-winded, but man, is it tough to stay to a certain... And I don't know what's standard. I mean, let me know. Put it down in the comments. What's a normal video run? What is expected? Like, do YouTube watchers expect to see videos that are just short ones, 5 minutes? Do they want 10 minutes? You know, what's normal? Don't know. I've been away from YouTube for 6 years. I'm getting back into it. I'm trying to do the right thing. But and I don't know, is there a right amount? Is there a wrong amount? It's correct. What is correct? Alright, I'm going to get this capo off of here. And where do you live? You live there. Am I missing a string? Oh, he went way over there. Alright, you get back over here. I must not have pulled him tight enough. He's going to take a few extra windings. That's okay. I probably wound him wrong anyway. That's alright. We'll make it work. I just want to pull him a little tighter so he's not hanging out in the atmosphere while I'm getting the rest of these done. Pull up some slack on him. Yeah. Of course, these wires are going to go everywhere but crazy. I should have taken that truss rod cover off. I wasn't even thinking about it. I guess if I have to, when we look at the neck, I will. Well, he came up quite a bit too. Yeah, didn't pull him tight either. Probably because of the capo. Get him somewhat tight. Oh yeah, he came up. I should have probably just pulled that capo off as soon as I got him through there, but that's okay. Not to worry. We will get this guitar trained. The Ibanez Gio. A nice neck. Let's see. Nice looking neck. It sure did turn out nice. I'm happy. And yeah, after we get it all trained up, then plug it into my GP50 that I won from J-Man's Gear Cave. And again, can't thank J-Man enough and Ted for telling me about it. If Ted hadn't told me about the contest, I wouldn't have won it. So thanks to Ted at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. Let's see what we have here. Almost there, guys and gals. Probably should tune it up and then stretch the strings, and should do that. Yeah, though I'm looking forward to introducing Tiffany to you guys. I hope you guys will like it. I think it's kind of neat. Oh, Tiffany. And yeah, sure is a neat guitar. Yeah, come on. Yeah. All right. I'll put the tuner on it and tune it up. See how this does here. All right, close enough. Yeah, I knew it would drop a little. That's okay. And they are new strings. Brand new strings. And they're probably going to need to stretch a little. Yeah, that sounds like an instrument now. Probably going to take a little bit to stretch them where they can hold pitch. All right. So it has been tuned. And Ted always says to put it in the playing position. All right. It has been tuned. So the next step is relief. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of some of this and I'll be back and we'll walk all the way through T.R.A.I.N. All right. Okay, so I have a few things here. I have an Ibanez manual that I downloaded. It's a maintenance manual. So I downloaded it, printed a copy, and saved it on my computer. So there is that. And I will be using information from that. And then I also found some factory specifications and factory settings. So I just wanted to give a little bit about this guitar. It says common 2003 Ibanez Gio specifications. They have a GRG and a GRX series. I don't know which this is, but maybe we'll find out. It says the body material for GRGs is basswood and GRXs is agathis. Neck material is maple, GRG1 or GRX1 profile. The fingerboard is rosewood with binding for the GRG or dot markers. And this definitely has the dot markers. Frets 22 or 24. Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it has 22 frets. Maybe it's a GRX. Bridge says it's a Fat 10, Fat 6, synchronized or double locking. It doesn't look like it's locking. It is fixed. There are 4 screws, so it's, yeah, maybe it's a Fat 6. I don't know. 6 strings. The pickups are Ibanez Power Sound, PSND humbucking single humbucker, HSH config. Well, this is HH config. Unless it splits them and you have a single in there somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. The hardware is chrome. Yes, it is. Scale length, typically 648 millimeters for RG, RX, and 24.75 for GAX. I'm not going to measure it. Notable model features. So 03 to 18 GRG 270 introduced in 2003 as a budget double locking tremolo guitar. Featured basswood body, 24 fret bound rosewood neck, and HSH pickups. That's not this. GRX 170 2003 Agathis body, 22 fret model introduced in 03 with a Fat 10 tremolo and PSND pickups. No. And then the GRX 140 featured pickguard. Does have a pickguard, Agathis body, it might be, and a Fat 6 tremolo. Maybe that's it. And then they have a GAX 70 and a 30. Part of the AX series featured a double cutaway mahogany or Agathis body, fixed bridges, and 24.75 scale length. Maybe that's it. These models are generally manufactured in Indonesia or China to meet the entry-level price point. Well, we definitely know this is a Chinese model because when I looked up the serial number, it was an unknown Chinese factory made in 2003, February to be exact. All right, so the 03 Ibanez Gio factory settings typically feature a low action of 1.5 to 1.7 millimeter for the high E and 2.0 to 2.2 millimeter for the low E. At the 14th fret, standard factory specs include a flat parallel tremolo system, standard tuning with 09 to 042 gauge strings. That's what I put back on it, and a slight neck relief. And it looked to me like there was a slight neck relief in it. I didn't measure it. I need to buy one of them slotted relief gauges. So then it shows action at the 14th fret, 1.5 to 1.7 on the first string and 2.0 to 2.2 on the sixth string. Bridge tremolo is set parallel to the guitar body for maximum tuning stability. Neck relief is a slight bow adjusted with the truss rod. And string gauge typically 9 to 42. We already said that. Bridge angle, just the spring, we don't have that. Intonation is at the 12th fret, obviously, and then 4 millimeter hex wrench. So there we go if I do have to do anything there. So without further ado, here comes the train. Here comes the train. Chugging on down the line. All right, guys. Yeah. All right. So, tuning. First step in train is tuning. And I need to turn my tuner on. Apparently it shut off. All right, tuning. Let's tune this guitar. All right, so it has been tuned. The next is relief. So we were looking, let me pull this manual up. And it was saying for neck relief, let's see, we are looking for 0.3 to 0.5 millimeter. And it's saying to check it at, which one? The 8th fret. So we're going to fret the first fret with a capo. All right. And I need to look at my my ruler here to see if I have millimeter. Oh yeah, here's millimeter on this scale. So yeah, we're going to be looking for 0.3 to 0.5. So that's right in here. Yowzers, 0.3 to 0.5 relief. All right. And it says to check it where the neck meets the body. And we're going to go to the 8th fret. Boy, he's right at 5 there. Let's see about this guy. The high E string. And yeah, that's kind of hard to see. Just above 5, so relief looks good. All right, so it has been relieved. The next is action. So we were looking for action. Let's see. Distance between the frets and the strings. We're going to measure this at the 14th. So there's 14 here, 14th fret. And we're looking for, it's saying 1.5 to 1.7 millimeters at the first string and 2 to 2.2. So here is 1.5 here. So 14th fret, we're looking for 1.5. Boy, that's horrid. Man, that is hard to see. Ted, I might have to get one of your music nomads that it's easier to see on. Okay, I see him. So he is... Where is he? 14th fret, or should have 1.5 to 1.7. And I might have to bring him down a little. Because he's just a little above 2. Alright, so we need to adjust there. And then this string is supposed to be 2.2 to 2.0 to 2.2. 2 point at the 14th fret. 2.0. Yeah, we're there. We're at 2. Right on 2. So, what about this guy? He's high. Oof. He's right on. And of course, he's supposed to be 1 point. Yeah, these bottom string or top strings are a little high, so we're going to have to adjust them. So hold on, let me get my Allen key to adjust those string heights, because that's a little high in the action. Be right back. It'll be a moment for you, but it'll be just a moment and a half or 2 moments for me, because I got to go find some Allen wrenches. Be right back. Okay, so I've got my string gauge, I've got my Allen wrench, and we're back after it. So 14th fret, just as a reminder, on our top string or first string, we should be 1.5 to 1.7 millimeters. So he's high. I need to bring him down just a little bit. And these have the two Allen head keys on there. Yeah, Ted, I'm going to have to get one of yours. That's hard to see. Of course, it's silver, black on silver. All right, second one. Second one needs to come down a hair. And the idea is with these, of course, you kind of want to follow the contour of your neck. And I've heard, I don't know, I haven't seen it, but I've heard people will adjust their saddles in that arc fashion. That's not what you want. You want the saddles to be flat. I'm increasing it. I need to go down. So you want them to be flat. You don't want them to be sideways and wonky and that kind of stuff. So you want them to be parallel with your bridge and flat. All right, let's try that. Of course, we're measuring at the 14th fret. All right, that brought it down a little. I can live with that. And our next one, he's he's right at 150. Okay, and then our bottom strings, and we're looking for 2.0 to 2.2 at the 14th fret. I need to get some more or different light or something. So I think he's right on. Just he might go down just a hair. Just a hair. Looks a little high. And then we're going to tune it up again, because anytime you change something, your tuning will go out. All right, he's about 2 right there. This guy he's a little high as well, so we're going to bring him down. Yeah, after we do this, we will check our tuning again, just to make sure the tuning is good. I know you guys probably can't see this. I apologize. But trust me, I am adjusting the action height at the 14th fret. He still needs to come down some. All right. And a little bit more. Man, was he really that high? Kind of crazy. I believe it though, and I want to make sure it's still flat with the bridge. Maybe I can turn it this way and you guys can see. And he's about 2 there. All right, now he's going to have to come down a little bit as well. Let me bring him down a little bit. Just a hair. 14th fret. There we go. He's at 2. All right. So let's tune it again. There's E. Oh yeah, he changed quite a bit, which I expected. All right. So we set the action. Next is intonation. Let me get these tools out of the way. And that looks like a Phillips head. So, find my handy dandy little Phillips over here. See if that'll work for us. Oh yeah, that'll work for us. All right. See how coordinated I can be. There's an E. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I know that. All right, guys. So my camera cut out. I'm having all kinds of technical issues, but that's how it goes. So I did intonate it. So we'll go through the train one more time. So tune it. I tuned it. Check the relief. Relief was good. The action had to lower a little bit on a couple of the strings. Just intonated it, and then the nut. So I think the nut is fine. I probably could clean it out, but you know what? I'm not gonna. Not right now. I will later. I'm itching, and I mean I am itching to plug this bad boy in, turn it on, and see what kind of tunes I get out of it. So I have my GP50 connected, got my amp on. I don't know why it was there, but hey, that's okay. Great pedal. Go to the neck pickup. That's a little warm. My amp is scratchy. Maybe I'll do that, do an amp day. I can't play either. Yeah, my amp my amp needs a little bit of work. Let's see. And my amp is, boy, that amp is really needing some work. I apologize, guys. That amp is horrible. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Neo Soul. A little scratchiness on my switch too. Might have to get some deoxin. Let's see what else we got. This amp. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tear into this amp. Yeah. Pure clean. I'm trying to drive my amp to get it to, but I don't want to go too crazy. There it is. All kinds of crazy technological issues right now, camera and recording. So I apologize a bunch of times. The video just cut out on me, but a little bit of sound there for you. I still got to do some fine tuning as the strings stretch, and of course the weather is a little chilly. I'm out in the garage, and that don't help much. But yeah, I can't thank you enough for hanging out, checking this out. This one's done. Now, like I say, a little bit of extra things I got to do, clip them out before somebody pokes their eye out. But anyway, yeah, maybe I'll get into my amp, and once I figure out my camera stuff, tear the amp apart and clean it up, because it's in some terrible need of cleaning up. And yeah, and some deox, I'll get some of that. But hey, thanks again for coming. If you like this stuff, um, click the thumbs up button, like it, subscribe if you like, and come along for more. Tiffany's coming up, and like I said, it's going to be exciting. I still need to set the the pickup height on this guy, but we're pretty much done with this. I got couple little things I'm going to do to it, but consider this one done for the video series, and we'll catch you on the next one. Like I said, Tiffany's coming up, and I got some more work to do on my telly. Stu Mac kit. I got the Angelus die showed up. So we're going to be working on that here soon too. So yeah, stick around. Like I said, like it, subscribe it, share it if you like, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks again. Appreciate you guys. You're the best.